Hey Jenny, it's Karen, and I'm going to show you some ideas about how to use your iPad. If you're looking at this video, then that means that you've already done these first steps. So the first thing you're going to do is open the cover. And you can decide when you open the cover if you want to just put the cover behind and look at the iPad like this, or if you want to set the iPad up like this so you have both hands free, you can do either way. So I'm going to start like this, but then in a little bit I can show you the other way. So when you first turn back the cover of your iPad, you're going to push the bottom. There's a little bottom at a little button at the bottom, and that's how you can tell if it's up and down too. This button, there's only one of them, is always going to be, you're always going to want it to be at the bottom or the side. And I'm going to push it right now, and it's going to come up. And then for me to be able to get into my iPad, I'm going to have to go ahead. I have to press the button again. It says press home to unlock. So I press the button. And once I press the button, I now have to put in my ID or my code. And the code, Jenny, is 2222. 2222. And then I get into my actual iPad. Each of these little square pictures, each of those is a choice, and what they call them is apps. But each of these are different choices of things I want to do. And the word that people use, again, is apps. So these are choices or apps. So I'm going to start with the top one. This one is Teams. Tim put this on your iPad because this is how River Valley Services wants to have meetings with you, where they can see you and they can have a meeting. They want to use whoops, sorry. I just bumped it with my hand. If you bump it with your hand, you can always just do what I did. You can press the button at the bottom and get back to the home page. So if something like that happens and all of a sudden you hit the screen by mistake and it goes somewhere you don't want it to, just hit this at the bottom and it will come back to the home page. This is called the home page. This is where you start. So I'm going to click up here. Sorry, the wind's blowing kind of hard right now. I'm going to click right up here on Teams. And in Teams right now, I have 3 chats right now. Karen Hopkins, it looks like it's all me. Testing a whole bunch of different things. Now I just switched it to the other way. Remember how I told you can have it where the cover is flipped back like this, which is how I had it before. Or you can have it, these little stands down here will hold it up, and you can have it like this, so you can have both hands. So I've just switched it. We're still in Teams, and I've switched it so that it's on its side. But I'm going to press this home button because I'm going to give you a demonstration or show you an example of what it's like if somebody calls you in Teams. So I'm going to press the button at the bottom, which is the main button you use for everything. I'm going to press that button. And remember, when I press that, it always takes me back to the home page. Remember, this is Teams up here. Tim's going to call me in Teams right now so you can see what to do. All right, so Tim just called me. You can hear it ringing. And I'm going to go down here. You can see it's got decline or accept. I'm going to accept. I'm going to press that little arrow. Now I've accepted. Now I can talk to Tim.
Hey, Jenny.
So it's making that weird echo noise because he's sitting so close to me. The phone's so close to the iPad. That will not normally happen. So while I'm talking, so Tim, look at it again.
Hi, Jen.
So let's say now I want to hang up. All I have to do is touch the bottom of the screen, and then these choices will come up. Right now, Jenny, look, it says I'm not on video. It has a line through video. So right now, Tim can't see me, but if I press that button, now Tim is going to be able to see me too. This microphone right here, if I click it, now he won't hear me. If I unclick it, now he can hear me again. This right here, this is the volume. So that I can decide I'm gonna I just turned it off. And then I can have it so it's on speaker so I can hear it. And then I can press the microphone so they can hear me. This red that looks like a telephone, that's where I can hang up. So right now I'm gonna press that red button and I'm gonna end this call. So I touch the screen, the choices come up, I've got the video on, I've got the microphone on so people can hear me, the speaker's on so I can hear them, and I'm gonna touch the screen and I'm gonna end the call. So now I can see the opening Teams page. I want to get back to my home page because I want to make another choice. I don't want to be in Teams anymore. So I'm going to press this button at the bottom. And now there are all my choices again. And remember, this top left is Teams. That's the one we just went in. If I want to get back to the home page, I press the button on the side. So the next choice as you look across, this is Skype. Skype is a way that you can talk to Anne and see Anne. This is the one that Anne likes the most. And you've got, right now, you could call me or Anne, because they're both in this phone. Sorry, Jen, I just made another mistake, which is fine, because you can see if you make a mistake, it's just fine. I clicked on the phone, but why? If I'm going to make a phone call, I might as well use my phone. So I'm not going to make a phone call on the iPad usually, because I might as well just use my phone. So what I want to click on is this video camera, because then it's making a video call where I can see you and you can see me. So I'm going to video call Karen Hopkins right now by pressing the video. Hear it? You can hear it calling my phone. You can see me and Tim. Tim's going to answer for me. You're going to hear an echo because we're so close to each other. Hey, Tim.
Hey.
So Tim can see me on the phone and I can see him. And now, look, you can see both of us. So if I want to end this call, I'm going to go on. I'm just going to touch the screen anywhere again. And when I touch it, the choices will come up down here. The microphone, I can turn it off so he can't hear me. The video camera, which I can turn off so they can't see me. And then the red telephone, which means hang up. So I touch the screen, I hit red telephone, and I ended the call. Now I want to go back to the home page, so I'm going to click the button again. And now I'm back in the home page. Another choice, Jenny, would be Zoom. And the only time that you would use Zoom, and I'm not going to go over it right now, the only time you would use Zoom is if we have a group. So if our whole family is going to talk to each other and see each other, like we did for Mom's birthday, then you would use Zoom. And I'll explain more about that later. So FaceTime, remember, Jenny, is the best way to talk to me, to talk to Mom, and to talk to Tim, and to talk to Katie, and to Ella, and to most people. Not
Except
Ann,
Ann,
because
yeah.
Ann doesn't have an Apple. But pretty much everybody, Amy, Paul, all those guys, if you want to do a video talk with any of them, the best way will be FaceTime. It's just Ann doesn't have an Apple. So I'm going to first try to FaceTime Mom. We've got her listed as Sally Hopkins right here. This is your address book. This is so cool. It's so easy. So I've got my iPad open. I've gotten in. I pressed Sally Hopkins. It's now calling her. We'll listen to it ring. Doesn't sound very loud.
Show volume a second.
So we'll see down here. It's got.
Or on the side. On the side.
Oh, okay. So it's ringing. We'll see if Mom answers. If she does, I'll show you how to turn up the volume because I can't hear it very well. But we'll see. She didn't answer last time, so we'll see if she answers this time. Last times, if you call Mom, she doesn't answer. Okay, so it says right up here, FaceTime unavailable. So that means Mom's not there or she's not answering. So I'm going to press this cancel button in the middle to end the call. If I wanted to call her back right away, like I think, oh, that didn't ring long enough for Mom, I'm going to give her a little bit more time. I could press call back. Or if I want to leave a message, just like you do on a phone, I could press that leave a message and leave her a message. But I'm going to cancel. I'm going to end the call. So now I've got these choices again. I'm going to call myself. So this would be you calling me. So I'm going to press Karen Hopkins. You're going to hear it ringing on my phone because Tim has my phone right there. Tim's going to answer. And look how cool. See there, I can see myself up in the corner, and this would be me right here who you just called, and we'd be able to see each other. Hi, Karen. Hi, Tim. Are you going to answer, Tim, since you can see? See, so you can talk back and forth and see each other. It's awesome. So when I think, oh, I'm done with the call, I'm going to hang up, I click anywhere on the screen, I get these choices, I press the red X, and the phone call ends. And remember, Jen, it will not echo like that when you do it. It's just because we're sitting right next to each other. So I'm done doing my FaceTime calls. So I'm going to click that magic button over here again. It'll take me back to the original screen. And now here I am back at my choices. I'm going to have Tim check really quick to make sure we're still videotaping.
Yep.
It's still working? All right, cool. So now I'm going to go on. The next one across, Jenny, is the camera. See, it looks like a camera. Wait till you see how cool. This actually takes pictures. So I'm going to press camera. And you see how I can see out here. But watch what happens. If I fold this back like this, look, the cover is in the way. So now I can't take a picture. But if I go like this, I'm going to turn. Can I take a picture of you, Tim?
Sure.
So I'm going to take a picture of Tim. So this will be on your camera. Look. Boom. I just took a picture of Tim. The way I did it, Jenny, was pressing this little button right here. So I'm going to take a picture of our yard so you can see. So here's the button where I can take a picture. I press, and I just took a picture. And now I'm going to go back to my home screen. So I just used my camera. I'm going to go back to my home screen. I'm going to push this button. When I push this button, I now can go back into the camera again. And let's see if I want to see the pictures that I just took.
We'll go to photos.
I'm going to go, oh, I'm sorry, Jen. So I'm going to press this button again. I'm sorry, Jenny. I'm going to press this button again. So cameras for actually taking pictures. So I use this when I want to take pictures. This cool button over here that looks like a flower, that button will show me the pictures I have on my iPad. So I'll be able to look at the pictures. Are you seeing it okay? So I'm going to press that button. And look, you already have some pictures. We've sent you some. So if I want to look at my pictures, I'm going to press on one of them. It will go full screen. There's a picture of me and Ella and Tim. When I want to go to the next picture, I just swipe across, maybe. And I see the next picture. There's Charlie. We sent you a picture of Charlie. I swipe again. There's a picture we just took of Tim. Swipe again. There's a picture we just took of the front yard. Now I want to get out of this, so I press my button down at the bottom. If I go back to photos, I can click on the screen and I can press this back button up here and it will go back to all my choices. And down here it'll show me right here on photos is what I press so I can see my pictures. Over here it has for you, albums, search. I'm not going to worry about those. You don't need to worry. You just want to be in photos. So if it ever gets out of that, you just press on that. I'm going to go back to my main page. This button, Jenny, is the calendar. You probably will never use it. But if I look at it, it will change every day and tell me what day it actually is. So right now it tells me Sunday, July 12th. Here's the clock. I can tell what time it is anywhere in the world. I never use it. I don't think you're going to have to use it. I can go back home again. Here's YouTube. On this, Jenny, it's really cool. If I press YouTube, this is going to give you choices where you can see videos of your favorite people, videos that like from Ella. Here's Ella climbing Vestal. So I click on it. Here's the video. Isn't that cool? If I want to see it on the whole screen, I'm going to click on it again. I can pause it just like you do on your TV. This tiny little square in the bottom right is how I choose full screen. If I click on that, it'll go to full screen. Now, when I'm watching a video, it's going to be better to set up full screen sideways. I'm going to see it better. So I'm going to set it up full screen sideways. I'm going to press the play button. And now I can see the video. So there's Peely. There's me and Tim. So you're going to have all these videos that you haven't been able to see. Now you're going to be able to see them, Jen. Now if I'm done, I can just click anywhere on the screen. I can do pause. I can go down here to the bottom right corner to make it tiny again, to make it little. And then I've got choices. So now I can say, oh, I don't want to watch that video. I want to pick another one. Here's Tim's birthday video. Ooh, I think I want to watch Tim's birthday video. So I click on that. There it is. Here's the beginning. I want to see it full screen. I pause it. Click on the bottom. Hit play. Now I can see our video. There's me. We're going skiing. Now again, if I'm done watching this video, I click anywhere on the screen, I hit pause. I can go to where it's tiny again. On the bottom right. Now I have choices. I can pick another video, or I can go to this arrow over here. Now I'm back all the way at the beginning and I can choose anything. So down here at the very bottom, I've got Home, Explore, which is going to take me anywhere on YouTube, which don't do it really, Jen. There's too much stuff and there's lots of junk. But right here, subscriptions, this is my friends. These are my people. So here's Mom's birthday video. So here's the all channels. Here's Karen Hopkins. So here's our ones that are posted by me. Here's Ella. Here are ones that are posted by Ella, which have the best ones. Here's Tim. Here are the ones that are posted by Tim. So then you can go ahead and you can watch like Ella's Homecoming Parade. So here's Ella's Homecoming Parade. So you can click on Homecoming. Again, I can pause it, or Homecoming Assembly. I can hit the play button. There we go. Click anywhere on the screen. I can pause it, make it tiny again. Then I can go back over here. If I'm done with YouTube, click in here and I'm all done with YouTube. Right here, Jenny, this is pretty cool. Spotify. Tim and Ella have made your own music playlist. So if I click on Spotify, here I am in home. Here it's got songs, retro pop, mega hits.
So just do the songs. That's the one. Songs.
So the one you always want to do, Jenny, is this one that's marked songs. That's the ones that Tim and Ella have picked for you. And then you can pick, if you just want any of the ones they've picked for you.
Hit the green arrow.
Hit the green arrow. So they know that you like the movie I Am Sam. So all the songs from I Am Sam, you can listen to any of them. If you don't like a song, you can fast forward. It'll go to the next song. There will be ads. So I just hit fast forward and went to an ad. You will have to listen to the ads, I'm sorry. So you just have to wait for the ad to finish. And then you'll be able to get to the next song. And that will happen just like it does on TV or on the radio. When you're in YouTube, you know, this is how YouTube makes money. So you'll just have to watch the ads, and that's all right. Let me have Tim check to make sure we're videotaping. Are we still videotaping? Mm-hmm. Yay. Enjoy the next 30 minutes so now we're done with ads, uninterrupted 30 minutes. So it just goes back and forth, Jen, and you know, you'll have to be stuck with ads sometime. So now I'm back, so now let's play the next song. So I'm like, ooh, I like the song. Oh, nah, you know what, I want to go to the next song. I'm going to look down here. I can hit next song, and then it goes to the next song. And these are all songs that Tim and Ella picked for you. Don't like it, go to the next one. Oh, so I'm watching music, and it's too loud or it's too soft. Well, oh, sorry. So it's right here on the side of my iPad. Tim's going to have to do this part, because I don't know where it is, Jen. I don't have an iPad.
Jen, on the very side, there are two buttons. One makes it louder, the top one. So you press that with like your fingernail. Too lower. So if you can't hear someone on a phone call, you got to raise the volume, or if it's too loud. So that's how you do volume.
So I make it louder rather than less.
Yeah, okay.
That's good.
Okay, that's good.
So if I'm done listening to music, I can hit stop right there, pause, I can hit this, I go back to the beginning.
TV shows, movies. So skip to who? Disney.
So Disney Plus pretty soon. Right now, Tim doesn't have it hooked up, but you'll be able to go to this, and you'll be able to go straight to any Disney movie or a lot of Disney movies. Tim doesn't have it set up yet, but it will be. Hulu, same thing. You get into Hulu. You'll have a whole bunch of different choices. And you can see TV for you.
Hit the X of the curve.
So I'm going to hit the X.
Scroll up. Push. Scroll up.
I don't know how to do that.
So you scroll like Karen just pushed. So you got to like scroll up like that, and that's all.
So you're like
So
pulling
maybe
it
like
with
Full
your finger.
House, the TV show, Mom, America's Got Talent. So if you want to watch America's Got Talent, click on it and watch last season.
Is this all? Like, can she see it? Is it too dark? So there we go. So now I'm done with this. I'm going to click this. I'm going to stop it. Then I'm going to go down to the bottom, and I'll be back at the home page again. Netflix is the same as Hulu. Here's an address book with contacts. I don't think you'll ever need it. Here's other apps. You don't need it.
And that's about it. Jen, you got Hulu and Netflix down at the bottom. Hey, once in a while, you're going to have, normally to turn off your iPad, you just shut this box like that and it'll shut off. Once in a while, like I'm saying, every few days, every week, you want to turn off the iPad totally. And in the top corner, there's a button that if Karen holds it down.
And Jenny, I would say maybe do this every Sunday when you do your laundry. Like have it be a part of your routine. So I'm looking for where the button is. It's right there. I'm going to turn so you can see the screen. I'm going to push the button and then let go. Now it says slide to power off. I'm going to slide over. Now I've completely shut down my iPad. Now I can just close it.
That's good to do, just to refresh it. If things aren't working right, that'll kind of get it going again. Turn it back on.
Now if I want to turn it back on after I've completely shut it down, when I've shut it all the way off, just like the way I turn it on, there's this little button in the very top. It's not very big at all, Jenny. I'm going to press that button.
Hold it down for like a second.
I might not hold it down long enough, so I'm going to press that button and hold it down. 1,000, 2,000, 3, 3,000, 4,000. Now I can see the apple. Now it's warming up. I have to wait a little bit for it to warm up. So I'll wait a little bit. I'll know it's all warmed up when it asks for my ID. There we go. It asks for my ID. I'm going to put in my ID, which is 2222. Now I'm back in again.
Hey, and the other thing you want to do, Jen, up top is the battery. So this says that it's 72%.
Focus.
Focus. 73%.
Okay, Jenny, to charge your iPad, which you'll charge your iPad, that means like plugging it in. That's how you keep it running. It does not have to be plugged in all the time. In fact, it's actually bad for these kinds of machines to be plugged in all the time. So if you're not using it very much, you might just want to plug it in the same day that you turn it all the way off. You could just plug it in every Sunday all night long and it'd be good. But if you're using it every day, you might have to charge it more. So we showed you how to check the battery. What you're going to do is you're going to plug this in.
And sure, the flaps pop out like that.
So as you can see, these little prongs, flaps, they can be pushed in. So in order to plug it in, obviously they have to be standing out. So you're going to plug this in. Then this has this tiny little end, and this goes in the same where the magic button is that starts everything and does everything. That right underneath it is a tiny little hole, and it goes right into that little hole. And you're gonna have to make sure it goes all the way in. So you can see, like when I just rested it there, it didn't go all the way in. So you have to make sure it goes all the way in. Once it goes all the way in, you'll know, because when it is in all the way, it will show you. This will come on, and you can see up here how this turned green. There's a picture of a battery. When that turns green up there, that means it's charging.
There's a lightning bolt.
And a lightning bolt. And that shows that it's charging. So right now, this iPad is charging. I can leave it overnight for it to charge, and then I can unplug it, and it's ready to go. And it's all ready to go. If I want to clean my iPad, you can't just take cleaning stuff and spray it on your iPad. That will hurt it. There are special little cleaning cloths like this one, and this is a special kind of cleaning spray.
We'll send you one with that.
We're going to send it with it. This is screen cleaning spray. So I just spray, not very much. I just want to get it a little bit wet on my cloth. I take my cloth, I wipe the screen, wipe the whole screen, and now I've gotten rid of all the fingerprints and everything on the screen. I can wipe the outside too if I want to, but the most important thing is the screen. Now it's all clean. If I want to, I can dry a little bit if I see that there's streaks. Now it's all clean. Now I want to use it again. I'm going to go ahead and press the button at the bottom. It's going to come back on. I'm going to press it twice, so I'll get where I put in my ID. 2, 2, 2, 2. When I put in the ID, Jenny, the little buttons above it light up saying, okay, you got first one right. Yep, number 2 is right. Yep, number 3 is right. And when number 4 is right, I come to my screen. So now I'm all the way back in again. Is there anything else, Tim?
I don't think so.
Cool. I love you, Jenny. Remember, the very top is where I can turn it off once a week right here. The very bottom is the other magic button. Volume is right here on the side. Turn it up, turn it down. And those are the main buttons to control it. I love you, love you, love you. I'm so excited we're going to be able to see you and FaceTime you and actually see you when we talk on the phone. I love you, Jenny.